do here? All right. Well, the computer says 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna call it to order. Welcome, everybody, to the Safety and Insurance Committee meeting for June 24th, 2026. Called to order at 3 p.m. Roll call, Diane Canzoni.
Here.
Ray Whedon.
Present.
We also have present Sergeants Mike Gervasi and Melissa Walsh, myself, the mayor, Don Colagraph, and our soon-to-be new chief, Marty Stempel. Got everyone right? Awesome. Okay, I thought that this would be a good time with the department since we have a new chief coming in. I wanted to have this meeting so that we could go through things in the department together, see where things are. You can point out equipment that we are potentially going to need, things like that, just so we have a better understanding of what you guys are doing every day. So if that's okay with you guys, I can pause this and we can drive Diane down.
Okay. Do we need our papers and
No, I
pen
don't
or
think-
anything?
I don't,
No?
unless you want to take it for notes. But
Madam Chair, before we go, who is, I know we have a chief-elect
Mhm.
to be installed at some point. So who's going to lead the tour?
Well, that's why I asked our 2 senior sergeants to come down,
Okay.
because the chief needs time to get to know the department himself.
This tour will help me too. Okay. I've been through it.
Okay. All right, we're good?
Sit in the back row, you don't get on the camera. Just so you know. Any row in front of it. Waiting for Diane.
Yeah, just waiting for her to come back in. So I restarted the streaming, we're waiting for Councilwoman Canzoni to make it back in. She can't do steps. We just concluded the tour of the police department and the vehicles. But now I hear her.
Come on, Diane, they're waiting for you here.
Well, I know, I'm
Hop
sorry.
along, come on.
But at
Shake
least
a tail feather there.
it was a success, so I
Thank you,
can
Diane.
be up and around.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hopefully no pain.
There's pain, but very little.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like before surgery.
So we are streaming again. I said we did do the tour of the department and the vehicles. Your new business, old business, I don't have any new business at this time, unless anybody else does.
Yeah, I have some new business.
Okay,
We did receive a resignation letter from Ed Therrick, and his last day is Tuesday, June 30th. So, once the new chief is in place, we'll start the hiring process.
okay.
Just for information purposes.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right.
Under old business, and Mayor, I don't know if you would know this, or if one of the sergeants would know this, we have a grant in with Lexipol that the other chief had put in, about the dispatch center. It's a federal grant that we're going for, and it's for the fiscal year 2027. So I don't know if any of you guys would be in touch with somebody from Lexipol about how, I'm guessing no.
As soon as I get on board, I can make that contact.
Okay.
Because I know there's time frames. So you put in for, we weren't awarded it, right?
Not yet. They weren't going to be awarding it until this summer or this fall, but Chief was getting updates.
You know if you submitted any information, because
Yeah.
nothing was actually submitted.
Yes, I do believe the information was all submitted, because he also asked for letters of recommendations and stuff, and we got that handled with it. But most importantly, I want you, Chief, soon-to-be Chief, to know that that's out there. And that was for a dispatch center and a generator. Now, my understanding is, and I'm just throwing it out there, prices are always gonna go up. So I don't know if that's something that can be worked into that grant as soon as we have you on board, you know, to find out what current prices are, because I'm sure it's already gone up.
It's normally when you get the information for the grant, you're getting quotes, and those quotes are only good for so long, and that person can go up, so
Right,
you have to allow for that. You can look at that right away.
okay.
And it will depend, I mean, we'll come before council, and myself, it will depend on what the grant is, how much for. You know, if the generator's $100,000 and you're getting a $50,000 grant, the council's gonna decide whether they want things. So there's a lot to it. We haven't seen
There-
the amount
I-
compared to the cost. At least I haven't.
Right. My understanding is, first, that it was a 100% grant, and then secondly, that it was an 80% grant. So 20%, at the most, 20% of the cost, from my understanding, would fall onto the village, at the most. But they could, it's federal money for the senators and congresspeople to use in their districts, so those letters went to everyone that they needed to for us. Anybody have any questions?
No, I have something on old business.
Okay.
The sirens that we have that go off on the first Saturday at noon of the month. One was broken, one was working. Are they both working now? Because I had a resident say they never heard it go off, and I don't know if they just missed the time period. But are both working? Does anybody know? Okay.
Another one at TG on Park Road,
And my other question I just had in my old notes from our last meeting, which has been, it was a while ago. We had a survey for the red light camera at the corner of Alexander and Northfield. And we never heard anything, the results from that survey.
I spoke briefly to the mayor earlier. I'm in touch with, I left a message with Ms. Carlson. She's from Senso Gasco, the same company. They are also asked us if we want to upgrade to decent less cameras. Will be more than likely no cost to us, seeing as they get their cost from the revenue from the tickets themselves. One of the cameras will be coming down for its yearly calibration. She said that'd be a perfect time to upgrade with the newer technology camera as opposed
So we don't have the survey from the first one.
The survey is probably, it's well over, it's dated, and previous chief seems to believe that it wasn't accurate.
Mhm.
There should be more vehicles than what was listed. So, once she gets in touch with me, Brandon, chief, mayor, they can proceed forward with it, once I get the information. Because that's, when she calls me, like I said, I called her probably about 7 hours ago, she didn't get her.
Okay.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
So we do have the results from the last one?
I do not have those, sir.
Okay. Well, the chief, you said had them because he said you feel they were accurate.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I do not know where those will be.
So maybe it's something that the new chief will be able to gather from us and for us to see.
Last year, about the same time last year.
Yeah, I thought it was about this time last year.
I mean, it does seem like there's an officer usually up there, you know, and that will stop people usually from running the light. But I'm very hesitant when I make a left onto Alexander, anyone running the light coming from Oakwood.
Right, to make that.
It's just, you're very hesitant to make your turn at that arrow. You've got to watch.
And from what I was told, the cameras will not just do, there wouldn't be one camera, there would be several cameras. Because it would be focusing on the whole intersection. One camera would not cover the whole intersection. You're probably looking anywhere at least 5 to 8 cameras, because each one does a specific lane.
Mhm. Okay. That's all I had on old business.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you remembering. Anybody else have anything? No? Well, I'd just like to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to go through this with us. I thought it would be a nice step for our new chief, you know, to be involved and see all the nuts and bolts of what's going on with you guys. A little heads up for him. And I appreciate the mayor being here too to go through everything with us. So can I have a motion for adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
yes.
Aye. Thank you. We are adjourned at 16:27.
Thank you. I know that was a lot of time. I thought, oh, tour, okay, and it was very informative.
Yes, thank you guys very much.
Mhm.